Well, I have said it before. You know my favorite segments are the ones that we do in the kitchen. And today we are celebrating Baltimore County Restaurant Week with Casey Basham, Nick Miller, and they're both from Nacho Mamas. And of course, we got Todd Collins from Restaurant Reputations. Welcome, you three.
Hey, how are you?
I'm happy to have you here because you already got started cooking.
Already got started cooking today.
According to your website, you are known as Nacho Typical Maryland Mex. Tell me what the heck that means.
Well, we're Tex-Mex with a lot of Baltimore flair.
Okay, I like that.
That's the best way to describe it.
So Tex-Mex Maryland.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. So you wanted to take part in Baltimore County Restaurant Week. You've done this before. Why is it so important to be a part of it?
Well, it's a week that gets the community involved for people that don't normally would come out. They like to stay at home. A lot of people, they're on a budget.
That's true.
And Restaurant Week plays to that budget so that everything is discounted.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of places that you can get a prefixed 3-course meal for
Yes.
under $40. And most of the restaurants participating in Restaurant Week are
doing that. And I'm going to let you get cooking because I want to see. This is one of the menu items that you're going to be making.
Yes.
What is it?
We are doing chicken shrimp tequila bowl.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So I'll let you get started with that as I ask Todd Collins some questions. So Baltimore County Restaurant Week, he hit the nail on the head with part of it because it is super affordable. So on top of that, you've got a ton of restaurants participating. Tell us a little bit more about it.
Yeah, I mean, every year it just gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
I mean, we're over 60 plus restaurants this year.
Yeah.
And I mean, we had to extend it even past the week to 2 weeks. I
So
mean,
how
that's
long
really,
is it now?
so it goes from January 17th to February 1st.
Okay.
And we really had to do that just because we had the volume of restaurants that were participating
Do it.
and to give people out there the chance to kind of jump around to a couple different restaurants, maybe ones that they haven't tried yet.
Well, that's what I like about Restaurant Week, especially at that price point. You can start to take a little more liberties, even if you're like, okay, well, I typically love Nacho Mamas. I want to try Nacho Mamas. You know you love that. So why not try something else in addition to see what else you love?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's great. And then the price points again. Tell me one more time.
$15 to $35.
Okay.
And they threw brunch in. Some of these places threw brunch in there as well. So, I
Right.
mean, you can really jump around, try some different places. Good.
And with Nacho Mamas, okay, I can see this coming together and it looks good, but we got to wash it down. And we know that you are known for your hubcaps. Casey, what else do you have going on there?
So we have a King Margarita, and we're going to use Don Julio Reposado, which is a nice, smooth tequila,
Okay.
with our house lime mix, and then a floater of Grand Marnier on top. It's
All
a
right.
nice kick.
Show me how that's done, though, and describe each step as you're doing it.
So we're going to start with a little bit of tequila. It's going to be about 1.5 ounces.
Okay.
And then you add some of our house-made lime mix.
And you're doing that right there, so that's
Yep.
all fresh.
I'll add that to the mixer. Then you give it a nice shake.
Oh, yeah, watch out, Todd. Sorry.
Yeah, it's good.
So then I'm going to rim the lime so I can get a good rim of salt.
Okay.
Who doesn't like salt with the margarita?
Yes. There you go.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
and then we're going to do a nice floater of Grand Marnier.
And that'll sweeten it up a little bit.
Yeah,
Right,
it's
yeah.
a good kick.
Yes. All
And then
right.
garnish it with the lime. There
You
you
guys
go.
don't play around with your drinks. That's a big drink. Well, I guess
Yeah.
you need a big drink to come with the big meal. I mean, your plate
Absolutely.
sizes are huge.
Huge. We don't like anybody leaving with
They will not.
hungry or with an appetite, and they like to have lunch the next
They
day.
will not. They really will. Okay, so this is one of your menu items, but you brought some other. This is a finished one,
This
right?
is the finished product, yes.
That is beautiful. Oh, wow. That's great. And then the fresh made guac.
Fresh made guac, yes.
Describe that because you're making it right there.
We have our team of cooks that come in every morning bright and early, and they start having the avocados, and they smash them up.
Yeah.
Have our secret spices in there, tomatoes, and
Yeah,
you
no
know.
avocado is safe around Nacho Mamas,
yeah,
right?
it's fresh every day.
And so if people want to make reservations, they probably should right now,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
Yeah, because it's going to go
Yeah.
quickly.
You could call the restaurant and make a reservation with one of the hosts or one of the staff members. You can go to Open Table and also make a reservation.
All right.
That's that's the two best
But
ways
people
to do
should
it.
do that,
Yeah.
yes. And they can call the number on the screen right there, and then or email Towson at mamasmd.com. And you recommend that for the rest of the restaurants too, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And then the menus are added to BaltimoreCountyRestaurantWeek.com, so you can see all the
perfect.
menus, all the restaurants that are participating. So it's a great way to
You can
kind
get a
of
plan of attack.
exactly set it up.
Thank you three so much for being here. Really appreciate it. And we will be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.